Yo, what's up? This video is mostly unscripted. I just kind of have like a Google Doc open on my screen right now that's just telling me vaguely what I have to say. This is not a high effort video. I didn't want to edit. I didn't want to edit anything. So you're going to have to forgive me for that. Anyways, first things first. Please play just One More Asym. I like the game. I will be criticizing the game. I really like the game though, it's really fun. You will be able to tell this because I should have background footage be me playing the game. So, I think that tells you that I find the game fun. The game is good. The game is fun. The game is really fun. It's a 4v12 asymmetrical game. It's like Juggernaut. It's really, really good. Go play it. I will be criticizing it though. That doesn't mean the game's bad. The game's good. Anyways, so Chronos and Firework are going to be my main targets of critique, and that is because I think they're both too easy to play defensively for how much reward they give you, and they're not fun to fight against because they play so defensively. You can't really touch them. They might be getting nerfed soon, it was kind of implied, but Sniper can do a lot of damage to both if you play him well, so until they get nerfed, Sniper is great for being able to actually play against them. Though you can just get pressured as Sniper and die, so you win some, you lose some, right? Anyways, on to Chronos. Cool, flashy title card. Chronos and Firework are meant to be glass cannons, but they're so good at playing defensively that they're less of glass cannons and more of glass cannons hidden behind a 12-foot tungsten wall. Chronos is my main complaint about the game because he is just not well balanced. He's just a win condition as long as he's alive. Chronos just is a win condition until he's dead. He stops the timer during halt. During this time, he also applies consistent map-wide pressure by giving all survivors a 10% slowdown and making their cooldowns 20% slower. He can also, during halt, do a 125 DPS line-of-sight beam that can go through invisible walls. He can also teleport across the entire map and also do another unlimited range through walls attack called Cast Beam, which silences and does 20 damage. If you do theoretically make it to him, he can then teleport across the entire map with no range limit, no time limit, and no wind-up. And if you do get him low, his cooldowns are then halved, and he can just go back into halt 7.5 seconds later. If you do manage to break him out of halt, he also still has the ability to teleport, and he has Silencer, which prevents you from attacking him for 6 seconds and is a beam, so it's almost guaranteed to land. This isn't me just like describing his abilities. I went in-game and read off of the information board and then put it on my Google Docs here. He's just really, really hard to punish whilst stalling the match and debuffing survivors so badly that you have to chase him down or you will lose to other killers, but the other killers want to defend him and he can defend himself really, really well. The best counter to him is Sniper, but Sniper can't shoot through the invisible walls that Chronos can. And Sniper has to settle down, so if Chronos just saves his beam until Sniper tries to settle down, Sniper can't do anything to him. Or if Sniper just gets cast beamed, when he goes to fire, Sniper still can't do anything to him. You need to surprise Chronos, but he has a further camera range as well, which prevents you from really surprising him. I'd like to note that Chronos is just as lethal without having to play defensively. He can set up hyperbolt bombs in high traffic areas and ready a hyperbolt before teleporting back to his rewind point for 50 damage per second. My friend has a clip of doing this to trap someone in with guilt. I will put this here if I can find it.
In hindsight, I should
I might not be able to.
Bro. It does not do much.
So.
Oh, actually.
His silencer is also really good for helping teammates as it guarantees they can't be stunned, blocked, or parried, and it can prevent other people from running up behind the chase and helping them. I think the only issue with his kit is him being capable of stopping the timer, which is a win condition. If you remove the win condition, he's still very strong, because he still has a map-wide debuff, and he's still very lethal if you get into line of sight or if he teleport bombs you. But he's not just a win condition while he's alive. He's just very strong, but he still takes skill to play then. He's not allowed to just camp in a corner and prevent people from getting close or have another killer prevent people from getting close. I have a few clips of that happening, I believe. I will put that on screen as well. You'll see that this is a recurring thing that Chronos players do. I will see if I can get more clips of Chronos from my friend who plays him and is incredibly locked in. My friend plays him very aggressively, and you can see that Chronos works very aggressively because he's still very oppressive anytime you're in his line of sight. Okay, on to Firework. I'll put a flash title card here if I bother to in editing. If I don't, you'll hear me read this bit out. Firework is just as problematic as Chronos for the same reason. He's meant to be a glass cannon, but he's super capable of playing defensively and gets rewarded a ton for doing so. He is usually stuck around 125 health, but if you get him any lower, he can always just run away to heal because he heals back to 50%, and he has 250 health and he does self-damage, so he's typically stuck at 125. There's not much you can do about it because he has the fastest run speed in game. I believe he might be faster than even Aberrant Seeker. I might be wrong. But he is the fastest killer in game. And even if you do kill him, if it happens to be melee you killed him with, you're likely going to die yourself because he explodes on death doing 75 damage. So he's probably taking someone with him no matter what. Speaking of taking someone with him, let's talk about Detonate. Detonate is, I think, the biggest issue with his kit because it guarantees someone's coming with him. It guarantees he's going to get at least one kill, which is an issue because you can activate it during Last Man Standing. Most characters cannot do enough damage to kill Firework before Detonate goes off, and those who can often cannot actually hit him because he's the fastest killer in game. He does have to go in for hits every now and then, but he's so fast and his M1 is so unpredictable that he can bait out any abilities easily, and if he's playing with a team, which he should be, they should already be forcing out abilities. His biggest counter is Sniper, but he also counters Sniper. Sniper gets advantage from being far away or up high, and Firework can literally fly. So you have to hit them while they're flying, or they have an incredibly easy time targeting you because they'll reach you immediately. In exchange, Sniper can nearly instantly kill Firework if he hits a headshot on the fastest killer in game and he doesn't let them heal. Because Sniper only does 115 and Firework heals back to 125. This also requires a teammate to finish up the last 10 damage, and for Sniper to hit a character who moves at 45 run speed. For context, Spotter is 31, Chaser is 37, and Executioner is 24 with his axe. He also has to hit this headshot while Firework has 2 frame 1 abilities that change where his head is positioned. I've only ever seen teams kill Firework when the Firework themselves was bad and there were 1 or more snipers and there were frontliners preventing Firework from reaching the snipers. I don't know how I'd fix Firework, to be honest. He just kind of seems fundamentally broken. His information page says that he guarantees a few kills if played properly, and you can't escape from him. Seeing as the info page says that, and I think that's true, I'm gonna go with that's probably true. Those 2 aspects are what make him feel unbalanced and feel really unfun to play against. He's excellent at targeting people because he's faster than everyone and you can't escape from him. And even if he fails at just killing you outright with his abilities, he can just detonate and kill someone. His last man standing guaranteed kill is probably something he shouldn't be able to do, though. If I were to remove anything immediately, it would be that. That's what I'd get rid of from his kit. I don't think he should be able to do that. I think he'd be a lot more enjoyable to play against if he wasn't capable of instantly killing the last survivor. If he doesn't detonate during last man standing, though, he can also still nuke to stun every survivor on the map, slow them by 40%, and also give them a permanent debuff, which is a death sentence against almost any killer chasing them. Again, I don't know how to fix him because he seems to want to be an offensive killer, but he's so fast that he ends up being a defensive killer, which isn't very fun when playing against, because, like, he is still confirmed a kill, even if he's playing super ridiculously defensive. And that kill can, again, be the last survivor standing. Okay, those are my big complaints. I just want to see those two reworked. Especially Chronos. Firework is obnoxious, but he's not a win condition. Chronos is a win condition. I'd like to see Chronos's, like, time stop just removed. I think he'd be really fun to play against if his time stop was removed. Anyways, the rest of this is just nitpicking. I just have 3 things to nitpick about. Sniper cannot fire through invisible walls on the islands map, which I think is a good thing. I think that's good, actually. I don't think he should be able to. That's a lot of strength to give him. But I do think that the invisible walls should be indicated for Sniper, because if you're new to the character, you can't tell why you're missing if you aren't aware that you can't shoot through invisible walls. From what I've seen as well, Hunter fires just a little bit too quickly, and I think it could be toned down. I think he also probably shouldn't be able to trap certain areas because it can make a Chronos unreachable without a ranged ability. My last one is also about Sniper. Can you tell I main Sniper? Can you tell I like Sniper? I also play Jester. The crosshair Sniper applies for some reason, makes your mouse invisible until the crosshair is reapplied. So once you settle down once, your mouse is invisible until you settle down again, which I think is fine. I think that could be intentional to prevent quickscopes. I don't mind that. I don't think that's a bad thing. I just kind of want to know if it's intentional. I don't think it really matters. I just want to know if it's intentional. 2. It makes it so sometimes you cannot turn with right click and instead have to use first person. I don't know why that happens. I think that's probably some strange Roblox bug. But aiming with your mouse is a lot easier than aiming in first person, so being able to right click to turn would make him feel a lot better to play and make him a lot more open for newer players. Or you could just lock him to first person while scoped, which would make it feel more intuitive. Either one works. I don't think it really matters. Either one's fine. That's all I really had to say, aside from go play the game. It's 4v12 Juggernaut. It's a really good game. Please go play it. I'm deeply impressed by how actually fun it is, despite how hard it is to balance a 4v12 game. I'm also really impressed with how there's only really 2 characters who cause major issues to the game, and I think that's because of how well made the team play is. Survivor stacking can be fixed by forcing those survivors to split up using your teammate. Strong killers can be countered because you have enough teammates to be well-rounded. Every survivor has something to help their team. It is a lot of fun. Please go play the game. Me criticizing it does not make the game bad. The game's really good. Please go play it. If you're watching this far, please go play it. I will leave a link in the description. Go play the game. It's so good. It's really, really fun. Also, go play Executioner. He's the most fun killer. He hits like a freight train. I'm sorry for this video being mostly unscripted. I just wanted to get something out, but I didn't want to do a lot of editing. If Chronos gets changed super hard next update, I wouldn't be surprised. The developer commented on another video talking about similar issues and also recommending the game, and the developer said they're looking at defensive playstyles, so yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Don't be surprised if it's changed. I'm going back to Blender now. Check out this cool thing I made. Do you like it? Do you like this thing I made? I don't know what it is yet, because I haven't made it yet. But you must like it, right? It's cool, right? You like it? Okay, thank you. I really needed that encouragement. Goodbye.